In this session, we are going to study words in Proverbs as a thematic studies in Proverbs. Book of Proverbs continuously talk about language, wise language, tender, soft language, and righteous language, prudent language, and so on. So, language is very important in our daily lives. Language is a barrier to represent our thoughts and mind. And speaking language is very important in our social life because when we speak good language, we will encourage others. But when we speak bad language, we will discourage them. We will disappoint them. So, the author of Proverbs evaluate the language, the value of language. Proverbs 18, verses 20 and 21. Proverbs 18. Okay. Words satisfy the mind as much as food does the stomach. Good talk is as gratifying as a good harvest. Words kill, words give life. They're either poison or fruit. You choose. Yes. If you speak good, then people will be satisfied. See, in other words, you can kill people or you can raise people in language. Okay, now in language, there are several kinds of language in Proverbs. First one is right language, or proper language, or appropriate language. Appropriate language has two aspects. First one is the way of expression. Second is the content of language. Okay, once again, a way of language or method of expressing language. Second one is content of language. It's like the method of language is like the method of language in right language, proper language is appropriate language is prudent and temperate language. And the content of language, in content of language, what is right language? It means the wise language and righteous language and honest and faithful language. Okay, let's get into details. First one, a prudent and temperate language. Prudent. So how can he practice prudent language? Actually, prudent attitude starts from listening. So let's go to 1813. So, 1813, answering before listening is both stupid and rude. So, this passage emphasizes that you have to listen first and then you speak. Listen first. That's very important. Listening first is the starting point of speaking prudent language. 21, chapter 21, verse 28. Chapter 21, verse 28. A lying witness is unconvincing. A person who speaks truth is respected. Here, a person who speaks means actually a person who listens first. Then they'll be respected, mean they'll be successful. They'll be successful in speaking language. So, if you want to speak a prudent and temperate language, you must first listen. And then you need to speak thoughtful, mindful language, thoughtful language. So before you speak, you need to reason all the situation and background. Babblers are those who speak all the time without truth. Babblers speak rashly, just without thinking. But wise man will speak. They will think and reason, they see about the situation thoughtfully and then speak. 15:28. 15:28. Prayerful answers come from God loyal people. The wicked are sowers of abuse. Yeah, prayerful answers. Those who are like righteous people, they answer after thoughtful prayer. Means they think thoroughly. They think twice before they speak. 15:14. An intelligent person is always eager to take in more truth. Fools feed on fast food fads and fancies. Yes. Always, in other words, actually, the wise men, they always search for wisdom and knowledge and wise language. Okay, and what then? Next, temperate language. Temperate language is controlled language. If you want to speak more and more, but you control yourself, not to speak too much. So temperate. So temperate language. Chapter 13, verse 3. Chapter 13, verse 3. Careful words make for a careful life. Careless talk may ruin everything. See, if you speak carefully, it'll give you a careful life. But if you speak carelessly, whoa, it will ruin everything. It will ruin your life. 10:19. 10:19. The more talk, the less truth. The wise measure their words. Right? The wise men measure their words. They always think carefully of their language. They know that if they speak more, they will mistake more. They know about this. 21:23. Chapter 21:23. Watch your words and hold your tongue. You'll save yourself a lot of grief, right? Bear this in mind. Watch your words and hold your tongue, right? Do not use rashly. The next one, whatever is prudent language. So sometimes you need to be quiet. Quietness in language. I mean, do not speaking. Speaking not. Don't speak. Not speaking is also very, very wise way of speaking. 23. Chapter 12, 23. Prudent people don't flaunt their knowledge. Talkative fools broadcast their silliness. Yeah, that's right. Foolish people always try to reveal their foolishness, right? With a lot of words, a lot of speaking. But prudent people try not to, flaunt their knowledge. Try not to speak. Try not to exaggerate. Try not to reveal their knowledge. So they keep quiet. Chapter 24, verse 7. Chapter 24, verse 7. Wise conversation is way over the head of fools. In a serious discussion, they haven't a clue. Right? So it means like, if you don't understand the situation, you'd better be quiet. You'd better be quiet. Right? Chapter 11, verse 13. Chapter 11, verse 13. A gadabout gossip can't be trusted with a secret, but some of the integrity own violate confidence. Right? Why do you have to keep quiet? Sometimes you have to keep the secret. Right? Keep the secret. Yeah, it's very important in our social relationship. Next language, or next one. So, and first point was prudent language, and second language is timely language. Timely, appropriate language. So, in the book of Ecclesiastes, actually, everything has its own time, proper time. So even in speaking language, it is proper time. It is in season. Actually, the wisdom teacher, taught the people how to speak prudently and how to see around the background and situation around them, and help them to speak more prudently. So it is very important for us to speak timely. Chapter 15, 23. Chapter 15, 23. Chapter 15, 23. Congenial conversation, what a pleasure. The right word at the right time, beautiful. That's right. The right word at the right time, beautiful. So it is very important for you to bear this in mind when you speak. So you need to see the right time to speak. Without thinking thoughtfully, you don't talk. You don't talk. You don't speak. Okay? Okay, it's up to you. So I'm gonna continue in next session.